Hi, I'm Luke Marshall. I've got some questions from the season ticket holders I'm going to try and answer today. So, first one from a familiar name, Jacob Stockdale. To the nearest 50, how many kilos do you think you'll put on in your first year of retirement? I'm trying to end the season well here, as in best shape as possible, so I'm hoping I'll not put on any weight, but we'll wait and see how that goes. I'm not overly confident, but I'll try my best. Next one is from Alex. At your peak, how much could you bench? Not very much. The gym's not my strong point, it never really has been. I think at my best was 130 kilos, potentially, not quite sure, but it's nowhere near that now. I don't think I could bench press 50 kilos now. Next one is Robin Black. What is your all-time favourite home game? A lot of big European games, against some of the big French teams, some good inter-pro games as well here. I think one of the ones that stands out for me is Clermont at home, 2016 I think it was. We beat them, had a bonus point win against them in Europe. They were a really good team that year. They started off really strong and they scored in the first couple of minutes and we came back into the game and won it, so that's probably my favourite. Next one, Lawrence Hall. What was your favourite game or moment in a game? I suppose favourite game, probably my debut, back in 2010 maybe. Not a great game, I think we lost, it was against Munster, but came off the bench. I think after I was on the bench and somebody got injured in the first 20 minutes, I think it was Mark McRae, yeah. So that's probably my favourite. I was just surprised to get capped at that stage. Next question, Linda Coulter. Who was your favourite overseas player to join Ulster and why? Well, there's a few. There's been a lot of great players. The one that always stands out to me as probably one of our best signings is John Afoa, just because he was such a talented dude. He played tight head prop, but he's a guy I think he probably could have played out half at times for us in some of the games. He's just so talented, could do everything. Good guy as well off the pitch. Shame he couldn't stay on longer, but there's probably 3 or 4 other guys I could name, but he's probably my favourite. Next question is Greg. What do you hope to be doing in 5 years' time? I'm hoping to get into wealth management, financial planning, or something along those lines. So fingers crossed if I can get a job in that. That's what I'll be doing in 5 years' time, but I suppose we'll wait and see. Next question is from Robin Wallace. Which try that you scored for Ulster is your favourite? I suppose my first try would be up there against Cardiff, 2011. The other one, probably my favourite is Toulouse away. I can't remember what year, I think it was maybe 2016 or 15. Alan O'Connor put me free and it was to win the game, so that was a pretty enjoyable one when you don't win in Toulouse very often as well. Next question is from Stephen McCormick. What makes playing for Ulster so unique? Yeah, good question. I think it's, as a place, I think Ulster, pretty unique. Somewhere I'm really proud to be from. As Ulster Rugby, we attract such a, I suppose, diverse fan base, and our fan base is so passionate. From the noise they make in the ground and at home games to when you're out and about and you meet them, and you can feel that passion for their team. I suppose, yeah, that's what makes us unique. Yeah. Next question is from Brenda. Did you have any pre-game rituals or superstitions that you can now tell us? Not really. The only thing I do before every game is I tape my wrists and I write some stuff on my wrist tape. I've always wrote NS for Nevin Spence, just since he was one of my good friends since he died, just to remember him. And on the other wrist I write, before I was married, I wrote just family, because that's what's important for me when I play. Now I write my wife's initials and my kids' initials on my wrist. That's what I play for. That's what's important to me. So yeah, that's probably my only superstition. I don't even know if you'd call that a superstition. Next question is from David Irwin. Do you have any ambitions to be involved in rugby post your playing career, either at club level or with Ulster? I have no ambitions to be involved professionally in rugby after I finish playing. I'd probably like to get back into coaching in some capacity in the amateur stage, whether it's club or school, or even if it's mini rugby. If my son or daughter wants to play rugby, that's something I'd be interested in, but definitely not professionally, but maybe an amateur. Next question is from Jonathan Bill. What do you imagine will be your best part of retiring from professional rugby? Probably, I suppose, getting weekends, having free time at weekends, being able to book holidays in advance. It was probably the two big things. I think the holidays is the big one. I think as professional rugby players, you're always taking a gamble when you book summer holidays. If you're going to have that time off, and if you're going to be injured, you might not be able to go. So I'm looking forward to booking a holiday in a year's advance. Next question is from Davey. What will you miss about playing professional rugby? I'll miss the rugby itself, definitely. Being on the pitch, I suppose the change room after big wins, there's nothing like that, and I know I'll miss that adrenaline rush, I suppose, and I suppose that satisfaction after you come off the pitch after working hard for a win. And then I suppose the social aspect of being around amongst your mates, having a bit of crack, so I'll be I'll miss that, but I suppose it's one of those things, just life goes on. Next question is from Liam. Are there any regrets or things you wish you'd done differently? Probably just when I was younger, maybe being more confident in myself and backing my ability a bit more. I suppose people generally, I think, from Ulster or from this part of the world lack confidence maybe, and I don't know, I'd always be quite shy growing up, and still am quite shy, I suppose, and I suppose that maybe affected my confidence a wee bit when I was younger, and I maybe didn't back myself as much, so that'd probably be the only thing maybe. Last question is from Ethan. Can you share a funny or memorable story from your time with your teammates? Probably quite a few funny stories from down the years. I'm probably not in a position to share them, but there's definitely quite a few down the years, but I'll not share them now. Thanks for all the good questions there, some really interesting ones. Thanks for all the messages of good luck and whatnot. I've read through them, and they're all really nice and really touching, I suppose. It's nice to know that I suppose what I've done for the last 15 years has been appreciated in some way. I guess from my point of view, I just want to say thank you as well for everything over the last 15 years, and I suppose for all the support. It's just the support here is brilliant. Home games, away games, the fans are just second to none, really. Such a special atmosphere at the Kingspan or Ravenhill as it used to be. And for me, it's just so many of my dreams have come true, representing my province and representing all the great people here. So thanks very much. Yeah.